Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, the King of Cars. Today we're over at Iron Gate Motor Condos. It's an amazing car storage place here in Naperville, Illinois. This place has been featured on many YouTube channels before, Whistling Diesel, Shmee, Stradman, but you've never seen it like this before. Now this place is mostly famous because of the Hamilton collection. This is where their unit is right here, but there are a lot of treasures in this place that you haven't seen on YouTube before, and that's what I want to show you today. Today, I'm here with my friend, Mr. M. Flairman, resident Porsche expert. He has many opinions, some of which are good.
Some of them are just blatant misinformation.
This is true, but there are some amazing cars here today. The show has just begun, and it's going to be an amazing time, and I hope you stick around. Now, we're here for their Cars and Coffee. I forgot what the event is called, but a lot of people come visit, including me. And a lot of the owners are here opening up their gates for the first time this year. Here we have a really nice Ferrari Roma. This is brand new. It got delivered just a couple days ago. Starting off here in the front, we have this amazing SVJ Roadster, as well as a yellow GT2 RS and a white Aventador Roadster. This SVJ Roadster is on some pretty cool wheels though. I don't know what brand they are. Brixton's, I have figured that out. Yeah, I think they suit the car really well. I think there are a lot of people who put not so nice wheels on these, but I think these wheels fit it really nicely. Here we are at Fluid Motor Union. It's a really cool shop. There are a lot of amazing cars here. E55 Wagon, R8, M3, NSX, SLS Roadster, 458 with a really weird wing on it. You got another R8 over there. But another car I want you guys to have a look at, going past the SLS, and I think that's an M5, I can't really tell, and the Cali, is this Radical RXC Turbo. This is a road legal car, one of only a couple in the world, as far as I'm aware, that are road converted. I've seen this car a couple times. It's got the Martini livery on it. It's getting some work done on it, but look at the push rods and all the technology that goes into making this car faster on the track. Really, really cool to see these things with the body off. We're here at Chicago Motor Cars Naperville. They've got a wide array of exotics here, 430 Spider, 458, GT3 RS. Down the line, we got a Performante, R8, a Cobra, NSX, a GT3. Got an M3 over there, an SF90, which is actually the same car that was at Chicago Car Collective, as well as the GT Black Series back there. Another thing that's here is two Radical SR3s. I promise this won't just be a Radical video, but these are really cool because they're basically brand new race cars, and you can race them in the Radical Spec Series, which is getting really popular with people who want to get into racing. But yeah, these are pretty cool to see. It's cool to see them not liveried up, just bodies in white, essentially, and two of them next to each other. Really cool. They also have this Rolls-Royce Ghost in blue. Now this car has a white interior. I don't know if you could see it really well because it's tinted, but yeah, there you can kind of see it. This car is a really nice spec, really bold, but really cool. Also have some visitors for the show. Before we go into the main area, Iron Gate, we got a Liberty Walk Huracan rear-wheel drive, an Audi R8, a brand new BMW M2, a Supra, a GT3, there's a CT4 Blackwing over there, MX-5, I almost said RX-7, RS7, but yeah, a lot of cool cars here today. This 765 just pulled in, Volcano Orange, MSO roof scoop, a lot of options on this car, very nice spec. Here we are in the garage of Mr. Cargel in here, starting off with this brand new 2023 BMW M3 Competition in purple. I don't know which purple this is. Reminds me of Daytona Violet. That might be what it is, but I don't know. He also has this brand new GTR Nismo, and the new Nismo is really rare, which is really cool. Also a new NSX Type S, one of only 350 examples. The ultra limited version of the NSX, the end of the line. He has a 600 LT McLaren, as well as a Porsche GT3 that I actually featured a couple videos ago at Chicago Car Collective. This car is really, really nice. It's PTS, which I enjoy.
Look at the inserts of the seats.
I told them to look at the inserts of the seat a couple videos ago, and it is really nice. I enjoy. Here we are inside Iron Gate and being joined by 600 LT, another 600 LT. There are many of these here today. That's a good noise. Here we are in one of the most incredible garages here at Iron Gate, and before I show you what's in here, look at the Indy car on the wall. That should give you an idea as to how cool this garage is. Because underneath that Indy car, we have a red F40 US spec car. Behind that, a Speciale Coupe. Next to that, a 300 SL Roadster, and then we have the orange McLaren P1. Very, very cool car. Behind that, we have the 63 Corvette convertible, and this very special Acid Green 918, one of two Visat cars formerly owned by YouTuber Salamandrin. Awesome car from the 2016 YouTube era. Behind that is a black Carrera GT, which is incredibly cool, very cool. Two of Porsche's great hypercars. Continuing on with the combos, we have a brand new Ford GT and an 05 Ford GT behind it. Awesome combination, but we also have a blue carbon Huayra Roadster. Really nice interior, white and tan. Behind that, I think that's an old Lincoln, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is the garage of the RLS collection. I'll put up their Instagram right here. Very amazing collection of incredibly spec'd cars. He also has an SL65 Black Series, but that's not here today. But overall, this is definitely one of the crown jewel garages here at Iron Gate. In this garage, we have a couple cool Porsches, starting off with this Miami Blue 991.2 GT2 RS. Very nice color on this car, but this color does not compare to the one on the Porsche next to it, because this is a liquid silver 918 Spider Weissach package. Very gorgeous color. It shows up really well in this garage. It's very deep, metallic, hence the liquid silver name. Really cool color for this car. Fits it really well. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the acid green accents. Max, what are your thoughts on acid green accents?
Porsche made a deep mistake.
Anyways, they look really good on this car. Look at this Zagato. This is an Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato, one of only 99, as the plate suggests. But this car is really special. This is one of definitely the cooler cars here at Iron Gate, and one of the much rarer ones as well. Look at all the gold accents on the car, the gold badges, the gold parts on the wheels, the gold trim on the side. Very cool, and all the Z's in the interior. I love cars from Zagato, and this car is no different. Next to it, we have a Mustang Cobra Jet, the drag car version of the Mustang, available to Ford's top clients, sort of in the same vein as like a Copo Camaro. These things are also really cool. Obviously not road legal, only built for drag racing, so you have the skinny front tires, the huge Hoosiers in the rear, and the big blown engine in the front. This guy also has a gated V10 R8. There are a couple of these here at Iron Gate. There's a white one as well, but I much prefer the gray on this car. I think it suits it much better. It's also got the carbon fiber right here. That is definitely an option that all R8s should have, or should have had at the time. But it's a really cool car. These are getting more and more expensive as the days continue. Very cool to see. Here we have a Buick GNX, the ultimate version of the Grand National, one of only 547 cars produced. This is the top dog of all G bodies in the 80s. This thing is super duper cool and super rare as well. Also, we have this Ford GT with only 3.6 miles on it. Yeah, 3.6 miles. It's insane how low of a mileage this car has. I mean, it's kept on casters so the mileage doesn't go up as he moves it around the garage. That's just crazy. Here in this garage, we have a lonely 488 Pista. Seems like the guy also has an 812 and a 488, but today it's just the Pista. Here we have another GT2 RS, this time in Lava Orange, which is the launch color of the GT3 RS, and wasn't really spec'd on many GT2s, so that's pretty cool to see this. There's also a GT3 RS in Lizard Green, which was the launch color for this car, but over here, ignoring the copyrighted music, we have a Volcano Orange McLaren Senna on silver wheels, which is a really good spec. I'm gonna try and get out of here before I get copyright claimed, but that is a really nice car. Since AMS is based here in Chicago, they often bring cars to shows, including this twin turbo R8, which is really cool. I like the center exhaust. These things are really cool. I like exhausts that stick out in an irregular spot rather than here, it's over here. And just a lot of work done to these cars. Here in the R8, this car makes 1,600 horsepower, which is quite a bit. Nice red interior though, it's full interior, very comfy to sit in. I see this car every time I'm here, but I always really like to look at it. A green RS3. I don't know how many of these were made in this color, but this is the only one I've seen in this color. Really nice HRE wheels. Very smart spec on a really, really cool car. And speaking of Audis, pulling in now is this Performante with some 1016 parts on it, I think it is. Not entirely certain on that, but it's got a lot of forged carbon, custom forged carbon on it, which, I mean, not necessarily my taste, but still pretty cool to hear nonetheless, making some really good idle noises as it's pulling in. Here we have the all-new Cayman GT4 RS in ruby stone red with blue wheels, which is a very interesting and bold spec. It's actually quite popular now. These new Porsches are being spec'd with these blue wheels. It looks kind of weird to me, but it's really cool at the same time. Max, is this a PTS color?
Yes.
Okay, this car is PTS, so I automatically enjoy that.
I think so.
He thinks.
I would imagine so, because Exchange gets more PTS slots than all of North America combined. So.
What he said. Every time I'm at Iron Gate, I find myself at home because a lot of Chevy guys come here. Like, look at this line of SS's and G8s. Like, got SS, G8, SS, SS, SS. Cars everywhere. A lot of American cars here. Makes me proud to be a Chevy guy. Very nice Aventador over here with a Vorsteiner kit. Got a very nice M4 GTS over here, the track version of the M4. Not very common car, but I feel like more people are buying these in the Chicagoland area. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm seeing more and more of them as time continues. But it's still really cool to see. Yellow M3 CS with the DRLs, as well as a red GT4 RS. Very, very nice. A lot of McLarens over here. Got a 570S Spider, as well as the 600 LT that we saw earlier. Another 570. Two more 600 LTs. Lots of 600 LTs here today. Walking back here into this garage, got a 458 Italia, a 720S, GT3 RS, and there's a classic Mustang over there slammed to the ground. Very interesting. Here we have an S2000 CR. I don't know how many of these are made because I'm not a Honda guy, but I guess it's rare, and that's pretty cool. Very interesting three-car solution, starting off with the Huracan Spider, and then the Hummer EV, as well as the M8 Grand Coupe. Also got the Vorsteiner Aventador behind. Long live the V12.
We saw that.
Hey look, it's an AMG 1. I can't believe it. How cool is that? DBS Superleggera over here. I think this is one of the best looking cars in the modern era. I think the design of it is just perfect. Very, very nice car. Really cool Gasser Falcon coming out here. And a Galaxy too, but listen to this thing idle. I don't even think you can hear me. Nice Mercedes too. Man, does that make good noise. So that was a fun time at Iron Gate. We're now at Culver's, and I realized I haven't really introduced my car to the channel, my 87 IROC. We're here with a couple of Lexuses though. Aiden and Chris, they've joined us as well. This is their first time on the channel. But yeah, we're here at Culver's.
The Bentley though, on the 4Gs, bro. On the 4Gs?
On the 4Giatos, that's something else.
You don't got your 4Giatos.
Wow, that is something else, but it's time to eat food. And that's all I really have for today. It was an amazing time at Iron Gate, and there were some really cool cars, a lot of noise being made as well, but some incredible collections there that don't really see the light of day much on YouTube, and I'm glad that I was able to bring that for you guys. But if you'd like the video and these are the cars that you'd like to see, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. This is me, Patrick, the King of Cars, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.